Great. In those days, rampant persecutions and the smoke of 100 pyres choked Novigrad's air. This grim climate provided cover, in which a great many bloody butchers built comfortable nests for themselves, drummed up conspiracies, mass arrests, and show trials resulting in group executions were the favorite building blocks. This fucker, the frantically ambitious commander of the Church of the Eternal Fire's Temple Guard, was one such opportunist. His moment of triumph coming when he unmasked his superior, the former Temple Guard commander, as a Doppler disguise. That was him, huh? Damn. Gale first saw him lighting Chappelle's pyre in Novigrad's main square, and he had no doubt that for this man, the appellation of Fantical Horizon was too mild by far. Interesting. Annabelle. Girl said, oh, that was her. Perhaps there's something in the girl's words that put Geralt on guard. Simply warned him in either way, dealing with the literal second before that revealed her true nature. Passed up like maiden. Yep. Geralt and I had long known that Chappelle, Chancellor of Security for the Church, had died. Okay. In place of the Doppler masquerading under his name. We didn't breathe a word of this to anyone, of course, for the change was sadly in everyone's best interest. The Doppler had proved a reasonable creature, deprived of the true Chappelle's cruelty. Under his watch, the life of the city had much improved. Okay. Sadly, the style had raised suspicion as a wave of terror and persecution began to swell. Doppler was found out, arrested, and burned. Girl had been in situations where he could not prevent someone's death on more than one occasion. In fact, you might say he had grown accustomed to that particular form of agony. It is another thing altogether, however, to stand powerless and watch the unjust, cruel execution of an acquaintance for whom one has developed a fondness. Such was his lot. Young sorceress. While chasing Letho, Geralt had not known her deeply. Yep. And on the pyre, Graham died. This asshole also dead. Yennefer. Geralt's initial reunion. All right. Anything else? No other updates? Cool. Jesus Christ. Haunted house contract. Contract imp. No Gwent shit. Monster in the bits. Fist fights. Cool. Finding all the things. I should probably read these. I seek a witcher of unsullied reputation. Documentation regarding prior achievements and written reference preferred. Who will undertake the task of combining the combing the residents on the outskirts of the city recently acquired by the Count Kurt Desart, I guess, in order to find and drive off or kill the creature which is haunting it. A sizable reward is guaranteed. Cool. By orders of our most magnanimous ruler, King Radovid V, Monster Slaying, reading this notice, obliged to abandon any currently unresolved contracts, mainly devote himself to tracking and selecting this monster. Question is befouled and cradle. Okay, great. Monster in the bits. By order of the City Council number 1408 Z185, a reward has been set aside for killing a monster which torments and murders residents of the bits after dark. The only acceptable proof of having performed the deed shall be a trophy taken from the monster's body. Yes, this means your mother, cousin, or aunt's eyewitness testimony will not suffice, nor will the sworn word of any other person. regardless of his or her claimed relationship to you, the hierarch, or anyone else. And also without caring one whit for his or her alleged trustworthiness, which supposedly can be attested to by anyone at your fate. What the hell is that? Okay. Just say you need the head. More information, just okay, cool. Fantastic. The eternal fire. Jesus.
Sorceress, a witch with muscle. Casts a spell and all's gone in a flash.
The hell's going on here?
Hey, sod off. We're looting here.
Let's talk.
Not here for the loot. Interested in the sorceress who lived here.
And we're supposed to believe that?
Yeah.
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Why is she in hiding? Well, I think we know that already, but...
Who's she hiding from?
Temple guards cracking down. All mages are fair game.
Yeah, they round them up like rats.
Fucking church, Jesus Christ.
Someone's gotta know more.
I'd look for her in the Putrid Grove.
Lovely name.
Putrid Grove. Interesting, as names go.
A hive of scum and freakery if there ever was one. No decent folk show their hides there.
That why you think I should look for my friend there?
I meant no offense.
Where is it?
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities.
You'd fit in well there.
Maybe. Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you gotta get there through the sewers, but you gotta enter them outside of town. Few know where exactly though.
Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief. Follow him. Beggars and thieves gotta pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king? Crown, scepter, and all of that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply.
And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go to the grove.
Manga, okay.
Someone called for me. Wonder why.
It's Menger.
Temple guard.
What do you want?
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitchy shop.
Think that gives you the right to steal her property,
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
but by law, the temple guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad.
What the fuck?
You know a bat can sniff out a mouth a mile away.
Don't know much about small animals.
Small animals. Can't say I'm really interested.
I know your trade. Spotted those yellow eyes amidst the rabble in the square right away. Did you notice how much common folk love flames? The eternal fire will consume them all one day, one way or another. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them, Novigrad's no place for your kind.
Man, I will fucking chop you to bits. Who's it for then?
Heard Novigrad was no place for mages. Now you're telling me it's no place for witchers. So who's it a place for?
Righteous folk professing the one true faith in the eternal fire. Nothing I can do to you now, but just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it, and when I do, it'll be standard procedure, like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
I can't wait to kill you. I'm gonna love that. I like how someone drew over the leaves. That's funny to me. What we got in here? A runestone, huh? Well, My original reason for coming here was to go and find that fucking thing, which would be located here. So I'm gonna go do that. What now?
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor.
Fetch some metal, you wretch. I've been robbed! Thief!
I assume I follow him. What? Thieves? Okay.
Spend all night spanking whores. So tired you're positively pale.
I don't feel like fast traveling.
You seen the new waitresses?
I'd buy tomorrow what you
worth
can
seeing.
buy today.
And how? Buxom lasses from the lands already taken by Nilfgaard.
Must
I
need
suppose
someone
there
to
is
show
no more
them
hope for
around
the
Novigrad.
accused sorceress.
You read my mind. Say some witches.
Ah, fuck off.
So his mother paid Mr. Goodman and let the boy go?
At first I thought it was a jest, but then yesterday was
Watch where you step.
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
Not my fault you walk so fast, Geralt.
That's why I don't hurt. That's all it takes. Ash.
His arms, lovely. Need to overwrite
Alright, where's he going?
More cautious than I thought. Can't get too close.
Damn it, Geralt. Fine, I'll use this, because I was hoping it'd make me go slower. So why?
Sir, be merciful. Give us a crown, eh? Me mum's sick, and if I don't feed her, well, she's like to die of hunger.
Where will I find the king?
All right, I'll give you some coin, but you gotta tell me where the Putrid Grove is.
I don't know that. Keep your coin, I don't know a thing. Move on. Be gone!
Well, there you go. I thought he just started, like, crawling. Where are you going, anyway? So they're scared of the king. Uh-huh. Is he a bad guy, or is he just well respected for certain reasons? What do you want? Oh, they passed it off, huh? To that guy in the brown. Smart.
Is there a land where I might find more of your kind?
Could also be a ploy, and I should follow the original guy. There's no real way to tell. That's probably why they get away with it.
Double chase.
Oi, Mocker!
I don't want a whore, thanks. Just gonna keep following this guy. Let's stay far enough back, I suppose. Ah, shut your mouth. How's that supposed to mean? Shady individual.
First they killed my son, now they'll throw
You're fine, don't worry about it. I'm joking, you're probably not. 'Cause this place is fucking worse than Velen, it seems. I don't know, is any place decent? Where are you going?
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
I wonder if when they sense something, they pass it on to someone else.
Novigrad, capital of the world.
Uh-huh. Alright. What do we got here?
Open up.
Who are you and what do you want?
What have you got back there?
Doing some sightseeing. Kinda curious about what's beyond this gate.
My brother-in-law was curious. Worms been eating him for 5 years now.
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer, methinks.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it, gotta contribute to the Grove's upkeep.
Don't know the password.
Pay up then.
Only 50, huh? That's fine.
Catch.
You may enter. Oh, right after you leave me your weapons. They'll be safe in the locker.
Fine.
Fine. Make sure you don't lose them.
No worries. Be waiting for you once you're done with the king.
Fair enough. What do we got in here?
What is it, brave boy? Looking for adventure? Can't see how one
And him as rain.
Thank you, my lord. The right miracle you've worked. I'd like to repay you.
Convince those knaves on the city council that spells are not needed on a whim, but positively indispensable.
They won't listen, my lord. They're scared of Menga.
In that case, please convey that if any of them should fall ill, he can stick his head in the flames of the eternal fire. Now, permit me some rest.
Istra, isn't he? Val Istra.
We must be strong together.
That's a pain. Lying in the street.
How are things?
Good. More and more people come to our secret clinics looking for help.
Menga's town's not scaring them off anymore.
I guess incurable disease is more terrifying than torture.
In that case, I'll count on more tribute coming in.
You already take 30% of what we receive.
Don't forget it's me who secures the nooks and crannies where you and yours can hide.
Well, what do you know?
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Got something?
Am I mistaken, or you got something to take up with me?
Who knows? Man with two swords and the skill to use them could be very useful these days.
Could have sent some underling to fetch me.
Could have, but I admit I wanted to see how you'd manage. See if you're as crafty as you are well crafted. See, Witcher, I've got plans, big plans, far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
The city council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
What do you want?
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city, because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural.
Yeah, mine. And my friends. But that's a tale for another time.
I don't know if I like you either.
I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Huh.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along.
Oh.
What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Merigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Merigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.